Hi guys, so this is just a quick tutorial about the, well, I would say optimal start on Travian. This is for gold user and it is for any tribe. I'm doing it here Romans, this is what I plan to play in the upcoming Travian tournament. So you just start off by completing the tutorial tasks as quick as you can. I'm not doing the best job of this. I recorded this on COM 3x just for the tutorial, but it carries over to a 2x and even a 1x server when you're going for the sim instart. So I am planning to play the upcoming tournament server, however I won't be here to start it, so one of my duels will, so I won't be able to record and show you the strategy working there, but this is basically what you will do. So we're up to the task hero production. What you want to do here is change it straight to clay, and then after you've clicked save changes, just go straight back into all resources, because here you want to be making the most resources per hour, because we're gold users, so you're not afraid to NPC, so you just want the most resources. I may do a tutorial for non-gold users in the future, but this is just preparing for the upcoming tournament server, where very competitive nature, so you want to be one of the first people to be pumping out your second village to try grabbing one of them croppers. So here we're just continuing through the tasks. We're nearing the end of the tutorial, and that's where the actual strategy part comes in, because there's like a lot of questions to with what tasks are worth it, what ones aren't, when to go for the warehouse to 7 task. As this is just sort of the optimal way for the start, and in this bit I only used the starting 30 gold, which was quite nice. It's not too gold heavy, but it will continue progressing. Because I'm not buying any gold for this tutorial, I stop it early, but it's quite self-explanatory from then onwards, and I'll just have a quick word at the end just to let you know what to do next. So once you do your adventure, you want to do the furthest away one, so you're saving less time, and then come back. Or when you get the ointment task, if you click on ointments, type 0 in how many to use and and then press OK, it will still complete the task for you. And that's a good way if you want to not waste your ointments, or you need to sell them in the UI one. Just have a quick look around. This is where you're completing the task. The first adventure I got, which was resources, which is a big help. So you want hopefully to get 2 resources ones as early as possible. So now just ending the tutorial, and then this is where we split off. The first thing upgrade is the iron mine, because for that quest you get the plus 25% on all resources, and we'll just clap it on because we're going to be gold in these, and because we're Romans we can add a 3rd building, but if you weren't you would just do 2 and then do this separately. So we want to sort of crack through all these initial tasks, keep collecting them for the resources. You will want to extend the plus production, because it is very, very helpful when trying to get your next village. So now I'm starting on Altar 1, so you will be building them up and golding them up, and then obviously because we're Romans I'll just keep doing the next tasks. You've got granary to go up. You're also going to need your main building to level 5. 2 tasks, that's just me adjusting the UI because I sort of messed it up a little bit. But now you just want to keep on golding them up. Said if you're a gold user, don't want to be afraid to use it. Keep accepting the tasks. We'll complete the world tasks in a minute, because it's the best one, because you get residence, culture points, and warehouse to 7, which produce a lot of resources, and all of them go straight back into fields to produce you more. I'm just quickly cracking through all to level 1 here. Pop it using the Romans extra construction just to save a little bit of gold, because I'm not too much of a heavy gold user. Here just changing the name to get the 33 culture points from the task, which I believe is 50 on a 2x server. I won't be here to make a video for the start of the tournament server, but if you wanted I could potentially record one 6-7 hours after we started, explain what we did and why we did it, just in case you're starting, say, a bit late, or you're new to the game, want to know the most optimal way for starting. So here we're just pumping through the tasks as quick as we can. With the battle tasks, we're stuck on waiting for the next adventure, so we'll ignore them for one and continue with the economy and the resources one. So here we're just getting up the embassy as well as getting more resource tiles up, just reading the message as well. Get these tasks over nice and quickly. Then you have the alliance task coming up. You do not want to upgrade your embassy to level 3 and create an alliance. Hopefully there's a lot of people who start alliances will just recruit random people. Hopefully you can just join one of them to get the extra resources, or if you have a friend who will be making an alliance for you, join them, but you don't want to waste the resources on embassy. You only want them to go straight into the resource fields. Here we are upgrading our main building to level 5, because you need that for the residence task. We're just getting the last few the last few resource fields up to level 1. Yes, it is just me saying you want to try joining an alliance. I didn't for this server because it's just the resources aren't needed too much. Just to do a quick tutorial, but it'll help. So now what you're going to do, you want to upgrade one of each to 2. You already have a woodcutter and a cropland to level 2, so if you just put on an iron mine and a clay pit, and then also get the marketplace up because you'll be needing one of them too. It's just me collecting the all to one task and getting up the last iron mine here. This one here, I'm just checking that if I upgrade the warehouse by 2 levels, I won't go under how much I need for the residence. So just checking my clay here. I do have enough. This is just something you want to check. Quickly gold them up because you need to get the warehouse up, and then you got to put the residence on. And then once you've put the residence on, you just need to wait however long that is. I believe about 20 minutes on a 2x server. Yeah, it's just a 10-minute wait. Just keep collecting the tasks. And here I was forgetting what I was planning to do and upgraded a cropland to level 2. You don't want to do this. You want to get the residence on and not upgrade anything else. Just doing a quick quest here of trading, you just want to do 1 for 1 or however much, and then cancel it straight away, just for a small bit of bonus resources. Once again, don't put that cropland on. I will be cancelling it in a second. Get a nice amount of resources for warehouse to level 3 there. It's just now I realise my mistake and cancel this one, which cost me resources, which would affect the actual game, but thankfully it's just a quick practice, so I can cancel it, and hopefully you don't make that mistake when you're doing this strategy. So yeah, I've just stopped the recording and continued it once I got the residence finished to level 1. So as soon as that's up, you want to gold up the granary for the granary to level 3 task. Ignore resource fields here, you just want to push the warehouse straight to level 7. Keep accepting the resources from the quests for this, because the amount of resources spent on getting the warehouse to level 7 is less than the amount of resources you get from the quest. So if you do the strategy this way, you'll have the lower resource fields for a bit, but you'll get massive increases of resources from the quests, which you use to put straight back into resource fields, hopefully getting you further ahead of the game. Last time I did this on a 1x server, I remained in the top 10 population for most of the start, but I wasn't focusing on population buildings, this was just from resource fields. So once you've got the warehouse to level 7, you're going to want to start going straight for all to level 2 now. So you've got the warehouse to 7 here, a lot of resources from that task, and after the next adventure task, which I would do, you have a barracks and a city wall one. So you'd want to put your barracks, your city wall up, and then gold them, but once you've started the next adventure, because that will happen afterwards, then once you've completed them, it'll just be complete 5 adventures, complete 10 adventures, and you'd have to wait until after the 10 adventures to complete the next tasks. But I may go through them in another tutorial video, get the footage. So now it's just upgrading everything to level 2. I ran out of gold here, so can't, so you just want to keep upgrading, then NPC your resources, collect the warehouse level 7 bonus, and just keep going resource fields up to level 2, then level 3. The best way to do it is wood first, then clay, then wheat, then iron, if you're not afraid to NPC. But if you're just upgrading them, try mixing wood and clay first, then going for iron and wheat next. So that's me finished. Oh, you want to get the daily quest. Hopefully you'll get resources on the first day, or hero XP. You don't need culture points just yet. You accept that, and then you'd keep upgrading everything.